Alcatraz. The infamous rock has held America's most notorious criminals, as well as our fascination, for decades. 1,500 inmates served time behind the walls of Alcatraz, agonizingly close to one of the world's most beautiful cities. 36 tried to escape. History tells us none were successful. But today, a very different group will renew a quest born the day the cells on the rock were filled to escape from Alcatraz. A treacherous mile-and-a-half swim through the frigid, swift waters of San Francisco Bay. An 18-mile roller coaster ride over the harrowing hills of San Francisco. And finally, an 8-mile run that challenges these triathletes unlike any other race in the world. Australia has dominated this sport and this race in recent years. Chris McCormick hasn't lost a triathlon in the United States in nearly 3 years and has won this event 3 times. But his fellow Australian, McKeely Jones, has truly made this event her own, winning 6 times in 7 tries. Today, they lead a raucous field, all with one purpose: to escape. CBS Sports proudly presents the Lamisil AT Escape from Alcatraz Triathlon. Alcatraz Island, one of the most unique landmarks in the world, and the backdrop for one of the most unique events in all of sports. Hello everyone, I'm Bill McAtee. Welcome to San Francisco. Unlike most triathlons, the challenge here is not just in the distance, but in the conditions that these athletes face. From the hilly terrain to swift ocean currents, it is as visually intimidating as the Golden Gate Bridge is beautiful. It all begins in the icy waters of San Francisco Bay. And for more on that, let's go out to my colleague. Here's Dwight Stones.
Bill, a mile-and-a-half swim may not seem like much, but consider the conditions out here on San Francisco Bay. The pool you swim in is probably about 80 degrees. The water temperature this morning, a frigid 57. There is a current that is swift and relentless going from Alcatraz towards the Golden Gate Bridge at about 5 knots, making it very difficult for these athletes to stay on course for the shore. Just about every athlete we spoke to had some disparaging comment to make about this swim. In one way or another, they all hate the idea of jumping in this water to begin this journey. And by the way, so there's no mistake about it, where they entered the water from the hornblower is the exact same distance as if they were to jump into the water from the rock swimming towards shore. You know, the old adage with a triathlon is that you don't win a triathlon with a swim, but you could certainly lose it. That may just apply today.
Thank you, Dwight. And the boat you mentioned from which they begin this unique odyssey was loaded early this morning, an appropriate start to a very difficult day. Host to weddings and dinner parties, only the day before, the Hornblower Harbor Cruiser was now host to 1,300 anxious athletes. United by the prospect, or fear if you prefer, of jumping into the treacherously swift currents of San Francisco Bay. The athletes distinguished by their colored caps according to ability, all with too much time to think and not enough space in which to do it.
At a normal race, you can sort of walk away and then come back when you're ready for the start. But this race, you know, you're on the boat for such a long time that, you know, you get more nervous than normal.
You can just feel the energy between everybody, you know. It's like everybody's getting very anxious about the cold water. And the thing with this race, it's such a challenge just for yourself. And I'm just worried about the cold water and, you know, I'm just pretty nervous at the moment.
It's a little shocking, but it's so exciting at the same time that I tend to not even think about the cold and you just kind of go for it.
I'm excited. I just went out and looked and saw where we're going to be jumping in and a little exhilaration in the air.
This is it. This is the best short course race in the world, I think. And I was just on the top deck with a few of the older people and everyone up there is excited. There's a lot of the first timers up there and it's a great event. It's a really, really good event.
Excited but anxious moments before the start, ready to challenge themselves. Here's what the Lamisil AT Escape from Alcatraz Triathlon looks like. Over 1,300 competitors. They begin with a mile-and-a-half swim, an 18-mile bike ride, and then an 8-mile run. And the course record, an hour, 59 minutes, 56 seconds by Chris McCormick in 2000. Now, in past races, the athletes were first placed in the water, and a horn then started the race minutes later. But since last year, the athletes are now given no chance to adjust to the bone-chilling shock of the San Francisco chop. Marched out on the gunnels like so many maritime prisoners now facing their fate. There is one of the most unique spectacles in sport, framed dramatically and alternately by one of the most beautiful cities or one of the most sinister landmarks in the world.
If you are not racing, you cannot be in the bike area. Please leave the bike area if you are not racing.
Let's go there. Hey, tell me what's up.
We're on the bus going to Pier 33. Right now we're at the Marina Green, where the transition is. Looks like it's going to be a great and wonderful race.
Did you get a picture of the captain over there?
I'll pull it off if you pull this off. So George Plunkett, like how could
They chip cone in.
I think that video was going in.
Instead of fans going in. Yeah, there's the man.
Everybody over here to take a
Oh, that's like 26 minutes. That's fast.
23:50. Here comes McCormick, right there. It's McCormick. Comes the first chick. Here comes Chris. Chris, awesome. Go, man.
That's your son.
Yeah.
What a swim. 26. Way to go, McKinley.
Awesome, Chris.
go, Chris. Here he is, transitioning, trying to, getting his shoes off and stuff. He's got it covered. Looked good coming in, would have recorded it, didn't have any forewarning. He's going now. Hey Dad, are you there? Here he is. He's gonna get going.
Good job, Steve.
That's a stud. First escape. On his bike, going the right way. Working hard.
There he goes. There he is. Go, Chris!
For more on the bike, here's my partner, Dwight Stones.
A unique feature of this bicycle course is the treacherous descents and the grueling ascents. You know, this part of the course starts at sea level, goes as high as 300 feet, undulating up and down to the point where even though the athletes can recover on the downhill portions, they have to gather themselves for the grueling uphill portions. This is not typical of your normal triathlon bicycle course, which although it may be longer, is usually a lot flatter.
Comes McCormick. Go, Chris! Go, Chris!
Good transition. Keep it up, Chris. Come on, Chris. Let's go, kid. Go, Chris. Come on, Chris. Fast transition. Come on, you can do it. Come on, hold it. Come on, Chris. Come on. Get done the fastest. Come on, Chris. Let's go. Let's go, kid. Here you go. Good job.
Get him. Go! I hope he didn't get him flat.
Here he is, coming by us. Does he really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay, Chris! Go! Yay, Chris! Chris! Yeah! Go!
Yeah. That's a good one. I know I can say that.
Go, Chris!
Here we are at the famous or infamous sand ladder. Now understand what's gone on to this point in the race. They've already completed a 1.5 mile swim in frigid water against currents pushing them away from their destination. Then an 18-mile bike ride over an extreme undulating course that has completely burnt out their thighs. At this point in the race, they're 5 miles into the run. The last 3 miles ahead of them, and they hit this, a 30-degree incline in soft sand. There's a good chance that the leaders might just decide to walk up this part of the course because of how difficult and how demanding this type of a run in these kinds of conditions would be on their thighs. Still 3 miles ahead of them to the finish after they complete this part of the course. No doubt about it, the signature feature, the part that they dread the most.
McCormick.
Bennett's in the chute now, but Mac is looking back over his shoulder. He knows he's got it. What a great race from these two Aussies. Aussie! Hey, 4 times now! Chris McCormick! 2:01:31 unofficially, and now hard charging.
147, Holden Hardcastle of San Francisco.
Christopher Carlson. Las Vegas. 8:38 at the finish. Gene Panzica, San Francisco.
All right, man. Awesome. Chris, the man.
Austin Whitman of San Francisco. Here's Michelle Deasy of San Francisco, racing for Cliff Bar and the Olympic Club.
How do you feel? It was an awesome time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You did so good, Chris.
Are we gonna get more pictures?
There's no way you couldn't have taken first.
I was looking out for those other guys, and I was looking at their legs every time they passed me.
They were nowhere to be seen.
Totally awesome.
What a friggin' winner.
Where's your medal?
All right, let's keep it going, keep it going. We had Zach Beekler of Truckee, California, Manuel Lozano.